Thanks for joining with us. All right, I have Jim Ratchford. He is with Texas Consilium. They do a marvelous job of working with people in an economic development process that really takes care of the home first, if you will. Jim, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Michael. Glad to be here.
All right, give us some background on you, how you got into this, what Texas Consilium does, and then I want to bring out this event you have coming up soon before we get into the success stories, okay?
Okay, that's a lot to cover.
Yeah, that's all right.
So just a little on myself. I started my career a long time ago as a CPA. I come from the analytical financial background. Spent a lot of time in public accounting, auditing, moved into investment banking, helped a lot of companies with financial transactions, but found that financing was often not the real solution for a company to get them from where they are to where they wanted to be. It was part of it, but operational improvement was really a key to success. All financing is based on good operations and future cash flow. And so I ended up spending several years helping companies all over North America with operational consulting, helping improve their profitability in all kinds of different industries. Worked with clients in 42 different states and six Canadian provinces. Really enjoyed it, made a lot of difference in people's lives as well as the success of the companies.
Okay.
Ended up bringing that to Texas and working with a group. We formed Texas Consilium after several years.
So you're one of the founding formation officers of the company.
That's correct.
Okay. Tell our audience what Texas Consilium does for the people that work with them, that join in the group.
So Texas Consilium is a nonprofit economic development organization for the state of Texas. We're an expansion out of a federal program called the Manufacturing Extension Partnership Program that has worked with Texas manufacturers all over the state. Texas Consilium works with Texas companies taking a holistic approach, helping them overcome virtually any business issue they may have, whatever it takes to help them get from where they are to where it is they want to be, could be, should be, helping them overcome those hurdles they're encountering in the growth and prosperity of their business.
That's a big statement, whatever issues they have. So you must have a vast network.
We do. We've got a very broad bench of people. We divide all business issues into 4 areas we call MAPs. All business issues fall into an area of either money, activities, people, or sales. So the money issues involve everything to do with the company's accounting information and control systems and the profitability and the numbers of the business. The activities involve everything with the operations and activities of the business, from the inputs to the outputs of the product or service that they provide. The P of MAPS is people, everything to do with the employees of the business, from organizational structure, leadership throughout the organization, employee motivation, compensation, and those issues. And the S is sales. It's everything to do with the markets in which the customers or the clients work. So better understanding their markets, understanding the opportunities that may exist, clarifying strategy and direction, pricing, margins, growth strategies and plans, and all of that. So nothing exists in a silo. Work in something, change something in one area, it affects something in another area. And so we work to make sure that everything in the company fits together.
That is just a dream network. I would call that a success network. Now, you have an event coming up. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so this is a pretty exciting event. There's a national publication called Chief Executive Magazine. Think of it as sort of the Fortune or Forbes that goes to the Fortune 50,000 CEOs around the country. In addition to publishing the magazine, they have some other activities, including events, and they have an event that's called the Smart Manufacturing Summit. In prior years, this event has been held in Seattle, hosted by Boeing. It's been held in Michigan, hosted by Ford Motor Company. And this is their first year to bring it to Texas. And we have connected them with Peterbilt in Denton, Peterbilt will be providing a speaker and a tour of their production facility for the attendees at this national event. And Chief Executive has partnered with Texas Consilium to be their boots on the ground to help make this the most successful event possible.
This is the Chief Executive Officer of Peterbilt?
Well, he will be there, but also CEOs from manufacturing companies from all over the country will be coming here to North Texas for this event. And then we also are putting on, to welcome them, we're putting on an opening night dinner for this multi-day event. Our opening night dinner is on Monday, May 13th. And we've got an exciting lineup of speakers at this opening night dinner itself.
Give us an idea who might be there.
Yeah, it's all-star lineup. Jerry Jones of the Dallas Cowboys will be there, and we are inaugurating our Texas Consilium Business Excellence Award by awarding it to Jerry for his lifetime achievement in business excellence. What a great success story, going from humble beginnings in Arkansas and Shakey's Pizza Parlors in Missouri to the oil business and ultimately to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that is a good story.
We have a welcome from Senator Ted Cruz. We have U.S. Congressman Van Taylor joining us. We have Brent Ryan, founder of Ryan LLC, the largest tax recovery firm in the country, based right here in Dallas. We have the CEO presidents of Hilti North America, one of the largest tool manufacturers, Epiroc, one of the largest drilling manufacturers, Ruth Hughes, who is chair of the Texas Workforce Commission, coming up from Austin, and Governor Greg Abbott will have a presentation via Austin.
What do you have to do to get in this room? This is going to be some of the greatest success stories of leaders and thought leaders about lessons to succeed. How would one be in these successful people's presence?
It will be a great and exciting event, and it is open to any business leaders in Texas who would like to meet these folks and enjoy an evening of lessons and
I would think it's already
connection
sold
with
out.
Well, we still have some openings. Our sponsorships, if you want to attend the VIP reception with Jerry Jones and others, we wrap up our sponsorships this Friday. So May 3rd is our deadline for being a sponsor. Sponsorships start at $1,500 for a table of 10. And then we have higher level sponsors for attendees at the VIP reception and printed ads in the program and other recognition at the event. If you want to simply attend as an individual, that's an option as well. You can go on to our website and register. It's $195.
Nice. I think I might just do that.
Well, come on, Michael. Glad to have you.
Now, you're going to have some very dynamic personalities in the room. I mean, you really ran through a who's who here in Dallas, in this area. What kind of messages do you think we're going to be able to receive when we're in the room from these people, these all-stars that you've assembled for your event? What do you think they're going to be bringing out to us? Because there's always a nugget of knowledge whenever you get somebody to start talking who's the list that you just brought up.
Well, that's a good question. So this is not scripted. We're going to have an interview with Jerry Jones. Scott Murray, who many here in the media know.
I know Scott.
Scott's our MC, so he's known Jerry a long time. I understand he has some personal, information about his sort of lifetime experience in business that through the interview process he will bring out and share with the crowd, probably a lot of things that the audience didn't know. Business is business, and even though he's not manufacturing, if you're a CEO, a leader of a business, the lessons from one leader can apply almost anywhere, regardless of your industry or the technical side of your business.
Leadership skills are leadership skills.
Absolutely,
Right.
And some of the best practices often come from someone in a different industry.
Exactly.
So I think just hearing Jerry's story will be very insightful. And then we have a panel discussion with our two CEOs from Hilti and Epiroc. Brent Ryan will be leading that panel discussion, and I think bringing out some of their lessons, some of their challenges, some of those forward-looking issues that they're dealing with as leaders of multinational companies will be quite insightful. Looking forward to it myself.
I'm sure I am too. I will be there. I'll
Good.
sign up.
That's great.
we've got about 2 minutes left. Give me a real quick snapshot of an example of somebody that came to you, raw talent, and then you found a way to walk them through the success stories and be able to have them come out the other end with like, wow, this is what happened to me after I met Jim.
In terms of business improvement?
Yes.
Yeah, so business improvement really starts with having a really good understanding of where is this company today.
Right.
And so we go through typically a very deep diagnostic analysis, looking at financial statements, surveying the employees, surveying the top leaders. Let's really understand where is this business today? What are the business issues they're dealing with? And then some understanding of what is the vision for the business? Where is it that they would like to be? And what does it take to get them from where they are to where they need to be? Mm-hmm. Typically in the diagnostic, we uncover all sorts of issues that are holding them back. It can be everything from weak internal controls, inefficient processes, lack of clarity, lack of organizational structure in the organization. The root of the root cause can be anywhere in the business. Mm-hmm. And you can't just treat the symptoms. You've got to find the root cause and work to fix that.
That's sometimes the hardest thing to do is actually get away from the symptom and deal with that root cause, especially from the top down.
It is. And there are, we work with contractors. We're industry agnostic, manufacturers, contractors, service companies. So we have a culture in America of paying workers by the hour. Mm-hmm. And so with contractors, that you have a natural conflict built into many of them where you're paying those workers by the hour, but as the owner of the company, you typically want those workers to perform the job as quickly as possible.
Of course.
And so there's a conflict. The way that the workers are thinking, how can I make more money, is I'm going to take longer to do the work. If I can take long enough, I get it into overtime, I make a bonus. Right. And so the company's fighting that sort of misalignment with the employees. And so that's often an issue. But we've also uncovered cases of fraud and embezzlement and all kinds of issues that the company often had no idea were there.
We can go on and on and on. I want to thank you for being on the show. I will be at your event.
That's excellent. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.